And we're live here once again from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Third place final game in the NIT Tourney. Well, not the final game, but the third place game in the NIT Tourney between the Kansas Jayhawks and the Michigan State Spartans. And in the booth, it's your boy Dick Dickey, and join with me tonight, C-Web. What's good, C-Web?
Yeah, what's up, man? Good to be here. Looking forward to this one. Going to be an interesting matchup here.
Yes, for sure. Definitely going to be interesting. Kansas turning a lot of heads this season. Kind of, trying to be that dark horse here in the CSBA this season, as they are, loaded with some talented guys. They just got to mesh well. And you have Michigan State, another dark horse of a team, loaded with talent on their side as well. So this has definitely got a chance to be some fireworks. Love the jersey choice from Kansas. You see they're rocking their HBE alts. Very fashionable.
Yeah, those are some nice jerseys Kansas is wearing there tonight.
As they win the tip here, as Kansas will start with possession. Moustakis, the freshman, blocked inside. Dusty Wilson, big man for Michigan State. As there's McKinley, layup rims off. Here's the star. Yes. Willie lead three.
Still nothing going for either team, but you're talking. Oh, nice move inside there.
Yeah, Dusty Wilson, a nice finish running in his lane. That's so very key, and some guys don't think it is, but standing in your lane is Leak. A tough jumper had him fall into the ground. Here's Matt Phillips. Who are some guys you're looking to watch? Is Dusty Wilson the quick four here early for Kansas?
Two guys that stand out would be Matty Phillips from Michigan State and Willie Leak from Kansas, both veterans on their respective teams. Leak rims one off there, but both veterans and leaders on their respective teams. So looking forward to see what they do. Also, Klimovicus is a guy I've always kind of been big on at Michigan State. So
yeah, I was a fan of him as well. I think for Michigan State, I'm gonna go with Steve Phillips off the bench for them. I think he's gonna be, if they win tonight, he's got to be instrumental off the bench. And for nice lob, and for Kansas, I mentioned him earlier. Moustakis is a guy I'm looking for, the freshman, hungry to be that leader on this team. Even being a young guy, he's a guy that has that potential to lead this Kansas Jayhawk team when needed. As there's Phillips, this matchup is going to be huge tonight. Phillips versus Leak. As Wilson can't get that one to go, gets his own board. Second chance is good. And Dusty Wilson has all 6 of Michigan State's points here to start.
Yeah, it's Dusty Wilson against Kansas right now. So we'll see if anybody else can get it going for him.
Is that 3 off the mark for Leak, and he's struggling here early. Is the nice pass to Phillips. Finishes with the reverse. Now a little pick and roll with Leak. He's driving and gets that one off the glass and in.
A nice shot there by Leak. Shooting percentages, both teams haven't taken a lot of shots yet. I'm not really sure why that's all that important.
There's Klimavicius. Shot clock winding down. There's Phillips. Pumps two
Phillips
times.
gonna have to put it up.
Step back jumper over Leak. Cans it.
Wow.
Kansas will take the timeout, down 4. It's been, no team separating themselves here early.
A little bit of a slow start for both squads here right now. We'll see if they can get the offenses a little bit more sorted out coming out of this timeout. Both teams kind of hesitant to get a lot of motion going on offense yet. See some here, though.
Here's Kip. I forgot about Shooter Kip. He's a dynamic player. That one up, no good. From Simmons.
Yeah, Xavier Lingham, another dynamic player. If we want to start talking about those guys, I just saw his name flash across. So
yeah, this Michigan State team has some talent. There's Phillips, no good. Here comes Mohan driving in, not able to get it to go. Holbrook bring it down. And a lob up to Lingham.
Ooh. Yeah, nice drive of the lane by Lingham there. So just Aaron Mohan, haven't heard his name too much lately, but he's a guy that's been around for a long time too, kind of a leader off this bench for Kansas.
As he cans the 3.
And there you go. And that's why he's a leader off the bench. That is exactly what he can do. He can hit threes right in your face like that.
Yeah, good answer there from Kansas. Here's Bang going up and off the glass and good. Now Kip. Get the screen for 3. Have the space good. I think it was a good opportunity. Y'all just couldn't get it to fall. And Bang!
Ooh.
Driving and slamming it in. The transfer as well from the Zags.
Yeah, Bang just driving the lane there hard to the hoop.
So here's Kip trying to get some space. Kicks it back out. Simmons over to Thompson. Now Mohan. Shot clock winding down. He's going to have to pass it out. Thompson for 3. Not his range.
Yeah, Simmons and Thompson out there at the wing and the point, not exactly where they're supposed to be.
And a good steal from Kip as Mohan driving. He goes through the defense, no good.
Yeah, good defensive effort there by Michigan State. They're really standing tall right now.
Phillips, despite the defender in his face, cans it, and Michigan State has doubled up Kansas as they'll take a timeout. This bench unit for the Sparties looking good.
Yeah, and this was what we were talking about. Michigan State has a lot of depth playing in the Big Ten Conference. Coach there has got a lot of experience with tough matchups and knowing how to utilize his players.
Yeah, for sure. That Big Ten is one of the top conferences. Top 3 conference in the CSBA, in my opinion.
Yeah, and going to be interesting to see with my big transition there how that works out once conference play starts next week.
It's going to be tough. Yeah, conference play starts next week. What do you, being a little bit familiar now with the Big Ten, where do you see Michigan State, in that, 1 through 6. It's Holbrook bucket and the foul.
I mean, honestly, it's really hard to gauge the Big Ten this season. I would say that there's I don't know if I would rank the teams 1 through 6 at this point, but I would say that there's probably like the top 3 and the top 2, middle 2, bottom 2 at this point. And I think us and Michigan State would probably be looked at as the bottom 2, simply because we didn't make a championship game.
Yeah. Iowa hasn't either.
Well, no, Iowa.
Oh, well, Big Ten championship game, I guess.
Oh no, I meant in the tournaments we got going right now. Us and Michigan State both went to the 3rd place games, and everybody else went to first place games.
True. Okay. I just like to talk shit about Iowa.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, I mean, we'll see how that plays out. Iowa's got an interesting matchup. Is it tomorrow or later tonight? I guess it's later tonight. Next game?
I think they play tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, they play tomorrow.
You see Phillips rising up. The one-hand jam. Michigan State is taking full control of this one here early in the first. There's Kipps, tough layup, no good. Here's Phillips. The top of the key. Looking to find something. Probably save one last play.
Yeah, Kansas really doing a good job on defense right here.
That one off the glass, no good. And at the end of the first quarter, Michigan State 24, Kansas 9. Stick around, we'll be right back with your second quarter action. It's the CSBA on Twitch. Back here, 15-point lead for the Sparties after 1. Kansas really shooting it ice cold from the field. Csba, talk to me a little bit about that first quarter.
Yeah, well, like you said, the shooting percentage for Kansas just fell off after the first 2 minutes there. Really unable to make too many shots at all. And Michigan State doing a fairly good job on offense. I won't say it's been a spectacular game for them, but really good job on defense to be forcing all these bad shots for Kansas.
And Kansas running the break.
Yeah.
The starters may have the advantage, and the bench for Michigan State has the advantage.
Yeah, it's starting to look that way a little bit.
So Haley called for the foul. Dusty Wilson will pick back up where he left off in that first quarter. Head to the line.
Yeah, the hot hand going to be going to the line here. Good foul, keeping him from getting the 2 points, but we'll see how that turns out.
Good. From Wilson. Splits the pair. 14-point lead for Sparties. Here's Moustakis lobbing it up to Scott.
Ooh.
Nice risky play though.
Yeah, risky play, but big payoff in the end. So.
Wilson, he's just been attacking all over Haley, up to 9 points now.
Yeah, he's just been a beast down there in the low post.
It's Moustakis kicking the beans. Appreciate everybody tuning in to this one. all the support we get from you guys. Is Moustakis cans it from the mid-range. Dared him to shoot, and guess what he did?
Yeah, knocked that one down for sure. Kansas shooting percentage turned up just a little bit here in the early parts of the second quarter. So let's see if they can make a run and get themselves back into this one.
First Williams has been quiet tonight. Can't hit that shot off the screen. Beans transition three. Doesn't fall. And here comes Sparty pushing in transition. And out of bounds. Last touch by Phillips. A great double team to stop the break.
Yeah, really good, effective double team there.
Yeah, and then forced a turnover. See a lot of times.
That's the real key.
So I'm gonna say we see a lot of times a double team hurts a team, but in that instance it helped. Now looking for Moustakis off the screen for three. Bang!
Wow, and he just had all day to shoot coming off of that screen. So Kansas starting to make a run, trying to get themselves back into this. Michigan State looks like they're getting a little worried taking a timeout.
And a timeout here, Michigan State, Kansas trying to put the gas in there under them in this one as they're now within 9.
Yeah, back to single-digit lead here. So Michigan State definitely wants to.
A great answer. Nicholas Williams. Out of that timeout.
Yeah, so that's one thing you want to do if you're Michigan State.
Bounce. Almost a steal for Phillips. And their leading scorer, Nicholas Williams, shooting it, above 50% from the field. You got to get him some points, and that's credit to Beans playing some good defense as well as just Moustakis. Another three, no good, but Haley can't finish the putback. Is that an awkward
tough
angle?
Putback didn't go.
Clemma Vicious. See the rebounding numbers in favor of the Sparties.
Yeah, that's one thing that's been hurting Kansas tonight for sure is not much presence on the offensive boards.
Foul call after the steal of Phillips. Clemma Vicious being very aggressive. Get a chance at 2.
Bit of a bad foul there. He beat him to the basket. Although he did prevent him from setting up an and one situation. So
let's see here. Hits the first. That was just all bottoms, He misses the second. So maybe a good foul there. As you see, Michigan State 2 for 5, but the real story is Kansas not getting to the free throw line at all in this one.
Yeah, that really could come back to haunt them if they can't even. Nice floater in the lane there, but if they can't get to the free throw line, even situations like that, maybe take it a little harder and try to draw an and one. They're going to need that kind of play to catch up right now.
There's Phillips Wilson with a nice slam.
Yeah, unfortunately for Kansas, Michigan is the team that's playing that way right now. So they're going to have to make a change. Looks like the bench unit's about to come in, though, so we'll see if that shifts things again.
Wilson grabs another board, and he is now on fire. Probably get some extended minutes here, and this one's Clemma Vicious. No good. Beans will push it. Just hasn't been Kansas night on the offensive end.
No, and the
three doesn't go.
Heard absolutely nothing from their leading scorer Dakota Scott so far, or second leading scorer Dakota Scott. See if he it comes to life at some point here in the second half.
There's Phillips. Makes the defender bite on the pump fake. Is a 10-2 run in the last 2.5 for Michigan State. And Kansas will take another timeout. Talk it over. The lead now grows to 17. Back here out of the timeout. See how Kansas responds. Kip has been kept in check tonight. He's one of their scorers off the bench. It's a good pass to Thompson. Inside for the one-handed stuff.
Yeah, you said his name, Kip, not able to get the shots to fall, but nice dime there.
Sir, oh, Dusty Wilson, another bucket.
Wilson has just come to play inside tonight. He is really dominating Kansas down there on the boards.
Here's Kip. Lobbing it up. Bad timing and remain Kansas ball as it's tipped out by Lingham.
Yeah, fortunate that it went off of Lingham there for Kansas. Like you said, kind of a mistimed play and, just got a fortunate bounce to keep the ball.
There's Kip right off the inbound and hits it for 2 in the midi.
Yeah, really good set play there for him to get that quick 2. That's a good spurt of momentum sometimes.
It's Phillips through the defender, getting a layup, and Michigan State getting pretty much whatever they want here now. It's Kip driving in, floater, good over the outstretched hand of Lingham.
Yeah, Kip's starting to come to life, doing everything he can to lead him back, but the defense is really going to have to tighten up. Right now, they're just pretty much ignoring guys down in the low post, and that's not a good way to win games.
Especially against Michigan State, a team really big down low. That's what she said.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got some great bigs over there. Kai's called for the foul.
Yeah, Kansas is going to reset here with 19 seconds on the clock. Thought he was going to take that 3.
And Brown drawing the foul.
Yeah, so Kansas finally able to get to the line a little bit here. Good draw on the foul on the play there, because he definitely wasn't going to be getting that bucket. So good draw, foul draw.
So he hits the first. He splits the pair. So now here's Bain. Stripped away by Thompson.
Yeah, a little bit of life on defense here from Kansas. That's exactly what they're needing.
So now Mohan drawing the double. Spins, goes up. No good.
Yeah, and Kansas has Thompson standing there on the outside. They really got to get him down under the basket on offense.
That one up from Phillips, no good, and another good stop from Kansas. Can they turn it into offense? They have the numbers. In the corner, Simmons for 3. Off the front rim, no good. And Mohan called for the foul.
Yeah, blocking foul here. Kind of a weird call. Not going to affect the play too much.
Kai's inbounded for the Sparties. Holbrook. Now Kai's will pull it out. Now Lingham with a Phillips on the wing. Down low, Holbrook. Good.
Wow, you using the whole shot clock there to set that one up and able to get it to go with just a second left.
Now Kip will pull it out. Gets the screen. Pull up jumper at the buzzer, no good. And at the end of the first half, Michigan State 43, Kansas 27. Stick around, we'll be right back with your CSBA halftime show. Back here at the half, Michigan State up handily in this one at the end of the first half. C-Web, some great offensive rebounding and great interior play from Michigan State has them up. What are your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, Michigan State really playing a complete game right now. Like you said, the rebounding really the key stat for them. I think probably we'll see that here in a second because Kansas not able to get a lot going on offense, and the one thing they're not doing is rebounding on offense either. Yeah, you can see 23 to 12.
And the field goal percentage, just Kansas not able to capitalize on certain possessions where they really need a bucket. So we'll see what kind of adjustments they make here in the second half. If they can pull this one closer, they're down 14. Sorry, 16.
Yeah, I mean we've seen bigger comebacks, but Kansas is definitely going to have to do something to turn those shooting percentages around. Dusty Wilson, clear player of the half there.
That's a man's man. Michigan State will start with possession. It's a good time for Michigan State to kind of get their stride as they climb a vicious. Draws the foul and gets the bucket to go. And Scott on his hands and knees.
Yeah, it draws the foul against Scott. Michigan State really just seems to be able to do pretty much anything they want right now. Jayhawks are going to have to find some serious answers here in the third and fourth quarters because coming out of the locker room, that first play doesn't look promising.
Yeah. I think the Sparties can give any team in the Big Ten a run for their money. Well, I don't know. Iowa and Michigan are pretty fast. The teams are pretty fast, and having big centers like Michigan State does, that's came to bite. But I mean, Michigan State beat Michigan, I think either last season or the season before.
Yeah.
It was Leak. I mean, fancy finish. Ooh. Got to get him going more. He only had 6 in the first half. I need about 15 from you in this half.
Yeah. Somebody's definitely going to have to get it going here.
Oh, and Williams, tough bucket. Deep mid-range. Comes Beans, he's open. Oh, he had him. Start to set then go to Scott for 3. No good. Beans will reset. Leak. Has a mismatch. Has the big man on him. Driving in on him. Going up. No good.
Yeah, good possession there from Kansas, though, with the offensive rebound and showing some life. And they're going to get the ball back here.
Yeah, good play.
Michigan
Hustle.
State player.
Yeah, good hustle. Weak. Looking to get something going against Phillips. Gets the ISO. Now Scott comes to set the screen for 3. Leak. Bang! Really Leak.
And nice little pick and pop there from Leak. Got the separation and was able to drain the 3. Gets it, starts to cut into that lead just a little bit.
So there's Phillips. Good from the post. Now here comes Kansas. In transition, Scott, bucket and the foul. Dakota Scott.
Yeah, so there's Dakota Scott finally getting involved in the offense. Nice dish there from Leak. These two guys, if these two guys can get it going,
Yeah.
Kansas can definitely get back into this game in a hurry.
Slowly but surely trying to cut into this deficit. Should string together some more stops. Here comes Phillips. Bring it up for the Sparties. They'll take a timeout. This is the infamous third quarter, that Michigan State dreads every week. They talk it over here. What do you think they have to do, C-Web, to get back in rhythm to how they were in that first half?
They're definitely going to have to tighten up a little bit on defense. Kansas is finding a lot of open space right now to work, and that just wasn't available there in the first half. So I'm not sure what Michigan State's doing differently exactly, but maybe need to get back to that defense from the first half.
Is that one no good? Wilson, bucket and the foul, and Dusty Wilson on one tonight. What a play.
Yeah, I think that's another thing they need to keep doing there is keep getting Dusty Wilson the ball, because he was a big contributor to the reason they walked away with a big lead in the first half.
Yeah, Dusty Wilson is definitely showing out here tonight for the Sparties. Scott trying to drive in. Wilson a little too excited.
Yeah, it takes a foul there. Just going to reset the play, though.
Yeah, as you see, female ref called that one. We're equal opportunities here in the CSBA. As Mustakis in the corner to Haley. We gonna have to step back and shoot it from the logo. No good. Not a good possession for Kansas. Here's Klimavicius. Oh, and a nice windmill finish.
Yeah, and Michigan State starting to put a stamp on things here, really putting their foot on the gas again and trying to pull away.
It's a nice fast break finish. Vicious. We'll see how Kansas responds. Stockis will bring it up. Haley. Gets it over to Beans. Stockis good pass to Scott, who the nice fillet.
Yeah, really nice drive there by Scott, able to slice through the defense. And, Kansas trying to find some sparks here as they go, but not able to string together a run to get themselves back into this on the scoreboard.
There's Leak. Almost causing a turnover. Shot clock winding down. Phillips, tough shot, no good. Here comes Mustakis pushing it up. Scott, too strong.
Yeah, and he had an open lane. Should have just driven it if he was going to take a two.
Phillips almost stripped. Oh, and a jump ball. Scott and Phillips.
Yeah, Scott with the height advantage here, so see if Phillips can do some mighty leaps.
Oh, and Scott gains possession for the Jayhawks.
I don't think Scott even left his feet. He just tipped it back.
Kenley called for the reach-in. Some subs for both teams. Now Brown to Haley in the corner to Leak. He'll pull up for three, has the space, bang! Willie Leak.
And that's not somebody you can leave with that much space. And all of a sudden, Kansas is only down 13. This is the smallest they've had that lead since the second quarter.
is this? Trying to string together stops. Here's Phillips. Lingham will try to drive on Haley. Turn around, Jay. Good.
Oof. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that Michigan State is hitting some really tough shots right now too, despite some good defense by Kansas.
And Lee
Ooh.
dribbles out of bounds.
Yeah, bad mistake getting caught in the corner there.
Here comes Phillips. He'll bring it up for the Sparties. He's almost stripped and out of bounds. Kansas ball.
No.
Right back to him.
Yeah, so go like you said, right back to him. So, chance to cut into this lead a little bit here.
Snell Kip off the screen. He'll draw a foul. It's been very chippy as of late, or in this quarter. Now Kip open. He'll drive and draws another foul.
Wow.
And he'll go to the line for 2.
15 foul on Michigan State already. Spreading out the love, though, from I think pretty much everybody has one.
Yes. Kip not able to capitalize on the first free throw. Splits the pair. Now Phillips. Steve Phillips, that is. Pull up, jumper, good. Ooh. Just got to his spot and got some space.
Yeah, hand in his face, still able to hit it.
Thompson. Hand off to Mohan. He drives, draws the foul, and it's good.
Yeah, good drive there by Mohan. A really nice handoff play there by Thompson, too. Didn't know he had that in his arsenal. But, again, Kansas showing some signs of promising things. I just might be a little too late here as we're getting toward the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they got to get it within 10 here in this quarter. We'll see the last 2.5. Completes the 3-point play.
Yeah, and it's going to be little things like that that are going to really help 3-point plays and, little extra stops that you didn't expect to get. So,
and Holbrook.
Ooh.
Good cleanup.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you don't want right there if you're Kansas.
Kip. Trying to find some space against Phillips. Goes up, and that's a nice floater. You see Kansas from the first quarter to now, shooting percentage has ticked all the way up.
Yeah, they're finally shooting at a pretty good clip here. They need to start playing better defense. Like you see right there, mismatch, taking advantage of Holbrook on the smaller player.
Okay. Holbrook almost to double figures. The pass inside. Thompson draws the foul. 7 fouls in this quarter.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Things starting to get a little bit chippy there under the basket. I think Michigan State doing more of the work, but Kansas definitely guilty as well.
It's the first. This is the second. him down low to Holbrook. Working against Thompson. Goes up over Thompson. No good. Gets his own board. That second chance attempt was no good.
Not able to get either one to fall. That's unfortunate.
Oh, Phillips called for the reach in. I think that'll be free throws for Mohan. We are in the bonus. It's the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. 12-point game. Can Kansas get a stop? Almost. It's Phillips kick it over to Bang. He'll pull up for three. No good, and Brown will pull it down over in the corner. Mohan for three. No good. Let's see what they can do with this little time. Here's Steve Phillips. He's going to pull up for three. No good. At the end of the third quarter, Michigan State 61, Kansas 49. Get those scores up. Full quarter action. We'll be right back. Csba on Twitch. Here, Michigan State with the lead and having to lead most of this contest, as Kansas will start with possession. Pass over back to Moustakis, working against Phillips, driving in and drawing the foul. Almost had a poster in the making.
Yeah, close to it there. Again, signs of life from Kansas coming out here in the fourth quarter. Hard foul there to keep them from getting the bucket.
It's the first. It's both. Now only a 10-point lead for the Spartans. Does Kansas have enough? That's a nice lob up to Wilson, who's flirting with 20 points.
Yeah, that's a big game tonight from Wilson. Either way, could be a win. Kansas, again, though, had to lead down to 10. We'll see if they can get it back again here.
Nice drive by Moustakis. Here's Holbrook. Over to Bang. He's driving. That layup is good.
Yeah, and again, Kansas, just no defense down there in the low post. They've really got to find some kind of solution for that.
Sure, that shot is up and good for three.
Ooh.
Dakota Scott.
All right.
Now it's under 10.
Yeah.
Oh, spoke too soon as Wilson. Do a 20-piece now. Hey, and shout out to Snipe Gym for redeeming those progression points. Stay on the grind, my boy. Congrats to you.
Yeah, always good to see those progression players getting to use those points. Nice block.
No, but Holbrook able Able to draw the foul.
Yeah, tough foul there going to be called on Holbrook. Or against Holbrook, sorry.
Shooting 2.
Yeah, first end of the free throws is good, so Michigan State able to extend the lead again.
Yep. There's Kansas with possession, trying to get it down low to Scott. They do. He spins, goes up. Oh, and rims out.
Oh. Yeah, just having a little bit of some unlucky bounces with the ball hanging on the rim and things like that. Unfortunately, not too much you can do about that, but try to play through it.
It's a good steal by Michigan State. Just been an all-around good game for them. A great statement. This one so far is Phillips turnaround Jay. No good. Wilson again on the offensive glass.
Yeah, big foul there against Michigan State. Going to put Wilson at the line.
He hits the first. He hits both free throws. Scott spinning. No good. Goes up the second time, and that one is. So now here's Wilson. McKinley, who's driving in, reverses and hits. Ooh, left the defender guessing. Here's Leak. Driving in, floater high off the glass, no good.
Yeah, Kansas starting to let things slip away here a little bit again.
So here's Holbrook going up through the defender. Michigan State been pounding it inside.
Yeah, we see the difference in those two teams right there. But Kansas did a good job trying to make a comeback. See what they have here in the last few minutes.
Yes. Scott not able to hit. Clement Vicious with some great defense. Well, Scott, there's Wilson cutting.
Oof.
Easy money.
Yeah, Wilson's having himself a heck of a night. I think he must be up over 20 points now, I believe.
Yes, I can confirm that. May very well have a double-double. Lee gets it over to Haley. Turnaround Jay. No good. Not the shot they look for. As no one stops McKinley. He takes it all the way in for the slam.
I think Kansas can start warming up the bus here. Unfortunately, down by 21 with only 2:50 to play.
Yeah. Tough game for them. Just wasn't their night. Jordan Brand player of the game, none other than Dusty Wilson. In a bucket tonight, a walking bucket. Got an assist or two.
Yeah, got quite a few rebounds there. Some of them other people's missed shots on his own team, cleaning up the mess. So
Congrats to him, much deserved. Here's Leak off the glass and good.
Yeah, really nice little floater there by Leak. You know, Kansas a little bit probably just playing for pride right now, but you know, that definitely getting it back to a 1 point or sorry, a single digit lead would be quite the impressive run here at the end.
Clement Vicious, a turnaround J. Good for Spartans. So now here's Leak. Driving. Floating it up, no good, but Haley able to clean it up.
Yeah, good job cleaning it up there. Still getting some points out of that possession, but time is definitely not on Kansas's side right now.
No, they gotta point blank force Michigan State into some tough shots.
Yeah.
Get some easy transition buckets, but Michigan State wasting the whole entire clock. And Phillips, bang, and that should be the dagger. And Haley, good pass from Leak. Oh, and a block inside.
Yeah, big block there to turn the play back the other way. Ooh.
Stockus throws the foul.
Michigan State decided to return the favor there, I think.
First one's good. And on the second. And Michigan State will drain as much time off the clock as they can. Next week is conference play. Kansas in the Big 12. That's going to be a spicy one. Got Iowa State. You got Texas Tech. Oh, nice lob to Thompson. Clement Vicious. Phillips kicks it down low to Clement Vicious. Goes up. Nice block from Thompson. League pushing. Nice pass over to Simmons for three. No good, but Haley able to get another chance for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, Jayhawks just not able to capitalize on these chances they've been getting here. It's kind of been the story of their game.
Yeah. Yes, Michigan State will probably dribble it out here. Congratulations to them getting the win on the season. And at the end of this one, Michigan State 84, Kansas 68. Congratulations to Michigan State getting their second win here on the young season, headed into conference play, ready to take on the nasty Big Ten. And for Kansas, after a nice performance last time out, last two times were held close to Georgetown and close with Memphis, their offense was just missing here tonight as they had a tough one added. What were your thoughts on this one, C-Web?
Yeah, tough offensive outing from Kansas for sure. Michigan State really just playing a complete game, offense and defense, and shutting down that Kansas shooting. You see it there. Really not a lot of 3-pointers taken from Michigan State, able to get 60 points in the paint. That's a huge game.
Man, that's huge. Almost as much as, Kansas scored. So they definitely were pounding it inside in this one. Anything sticking out to you other than that? Or a lot of it's leaning heavily in favor of Michigan State.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say anything is sticking out to me when it's the answer's kind of everything.
Yeah.
Um, Michigan State really just playing a more complete game than Kansas tonight is the thing that stands out.
As you take a look at the box scores, leading scorer for the Jayhawks, Willie Leak, with 16 and 2, 7 of 14 from the field. Mustakas, 13, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Dakota Scott, 12 and 4. Aaron Mohan with 8. Kip with 7, an assist and a steal. Jack Haley getting 6 points, 7 boards, 2 assists and a block. Thompson with 5, 3, 2, a steal and a block. Thompson really played some good minutes. Brown with 1 and 3, and Beans with 3 boards, 0 for from the field, as well as Topeka Simmons getting an assist. And for the Sparties, their leading scorer Dusty Wilson, 24, 8 and 4, a steal and a block. He just had an excellent game. One of his best games of his career as a Sparty.
Yeah, massive game from him. 10 of 12 shooting as well. Do it so very efficient night.
Yeah, Connor Holbrook with 12 and 9, 1 assist. Clement Vicious with 10, 7 and 2. Phillips adding 10 off the bench. Matt Phillips with 9, 3, 2 steals. Bang with 6, 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Williams, quiet night from him, only 5 points and a couple boards. McKinley showing off his that fancy finish we've seen in the game, finishing with 4 and 7 assists. Lingham with 4 and 5 and a steal, and Ryota Kais rounds them out with a rebound. Any final thoughts, C Webb, before we close this one out?
Really good, complete game for Michigan State. Congratulations to them for taking home this third place trophy here. Kansas maybe needs to go back to the drawing board. The game plan just didn't quite fit what they wanted to do, I think, on offense. So maybe time to rethink that plan a little bit. But again, congratulations to Michigan State for really playing a complete game tonight and taking home the win.
Yes, for sure. Appreciate all of y'all tuning into this one. Don't go anywhere. Got another one live in prime time. Georgetown, North Carolina. Don't want to miss it. We'll be right back, right on the air. Wired will be live in prime time. Don't go anywhere. But for this one, it's your boy Dick Dickey. And join me tonight with C Webb. We're signing out. Peace.